In spring 2006, I was 25, living in Yokohama in Japan, and I didn't wear this clothes. I had my master's degree, a good job, and absolutely no idea how to be gay. Growing up in Thailand, I never really had a chance to explore that part of myself. And somehow, Japan became the country where I had more time and freedom to ask myself, wait a minute, what are you actually, and what are you looking for? Nowadays, if you're gay and confused, you download an app. But back then, no smartphones, no Tinder, no Grindr. We had internet forums. And the Japanese gay chat rooms on those forums had titles that were incredibly specific. Some were a bit romantic. I want to meet nice guys. Some were a bit more practical. I want to have sex. And some sounded terrifyingly specific. Bottom looking for top with foreskin who enjoys kitchen activities. And I remember thinking, sir, why the kitchen? So every evening after work, I ended up chatting with random Japanese men online. At first, things went on very well. In written Japanese, I sounded quite polite and not so silly. But then that moment came when I said, oh, by the way, I'm originally from Thailand. And suddenly, silence. Or the famous Japanese phrase, "gomenasai," which literally means, I'm sorry. Oh, you're sorry for me being Thai! How thoughtful! Emotionally, it means your application has been rejected. After that happened to me again and again, I got tired. I mean, rejection was one thing, but rejection after half an hour conversation felt like unpaid overtime. So I changed my strategy completely. The first thing I was going to say was, hi, I'm from Thailand. Efficient, transparent, a kind of immigration control for dating. And that was very empowering, because from then on, racists and xenophobes completely lost the privilege of chatting with me. And one day, Satoshi-san appeared. 33 years old, elegant banker, Cambridge graduate. His ex-boyfriend was also from Thailand, and he could eat spicy food voluntarily. I thought to myself, wow, this guy is so well prepared for international relations. We first met in a noodle restaurant in Tokyo. He's got this kind of gentle eyes, the kind that made me feel calm immediately. And unlike any other guys I met before, he could talk about Thailand almost like an insider. And I thought, wow, finally someone who knew more about Thailand than just massage with happy ending. After the end of that date, he asked me, Golf, shall we go to the gay film festival next week? And I remember myself going home thinking, wow, this is getting more and more exciting. And we really watched a German gay film together the week after, and the gay film was Sommersturm. So basically, my cultural education was also progressing gradually with Satoshi-san. The week after, I had to go to Thailand on a business trip. But before coming back to Japan, he texted me and said, I'll pick you up at Narita Airport. Now, Narita Airport is 2 hours away from Tokyo City. Picking someone up there is a declaration of genuine interest. And no one had ever done that to me before. So when I saw him waiting beside his dark blue Peugeot car, I felt something. It's not butterflies, just something a bit softer, like just being cared for. Before starting the car, he asked me, shall we have lunch together? I know some fish restaurants around here. And honestly, at that moment, I could have agreed to everything he offered. You want to see mountains? Yes. You want to see pandas? Yes. Shall we just sit here in the car and talk? Of course. So after having fish for lunch, he asked me another question. Shall we go to an onsen together? Now, for those of you who don't know what an onsen is, the Japanese onsen is hot spring, and everybody there is simply naked. My brain split in half. My brain split in half. On one side, relaxation. On the other side, oh my God, getting naked with Satoshi-san. I mean, what do you think I answered?
Yes!
Of course I wanted to go there with him. But I pretended, thinking a bit more carefully before answering. Oh, onsen, that sounds like a relaxation. Sounds like a good idea. Let's go there together. But believe me, deep inside, my soul was already naked. And there we were, surrounded by dozens of naked Japanese men. But honestly, I could only see Satoshi-san. First, I felt a bit shy, but then something shifted. I realized it's not only him seeing me, it's also me seeing him. And suddenly, just only looking at each other didn't really feel enough anymore. I still remember his gentle, beautiful eyes, the way he looked at me, and the warmth of his smile. And for the first time since I moved to Japan, I didn't feel like a foreigner trying to enter someone else's world. I just felt seen. After that bath, we changed into yukata and we lay down in a huge common resting room. Lying beside him felt intimate, but yet impossible. I mean, how was I supposed to fall asleep beside the man I was gradually falling for? So while he was peacefully taking a nap, I just stared at him like a psychologically unstable Disney princess. That evening, he drove me home to Yokohama. And for the one entire day, I could really feel a kind of closeness I didn't know even existed. Some weeks later, we met again in Ginza in Tokyo. It was a very hot day, hot and sunny day, so I wore my sunglasses all the time. But suddenly, Satoshi-san said, could you please take off your glasses, your sunglasses? They make you look like a bad person. I laughed like you did. I genuinely thought he was joking. So I replied, how can sunglasses make me a bad person? You already know me, and I'm not a bad person. I continued wearing the sunglasses, and he didn't say anything. And the date still felt as nice as before. And that was the last time I saw him. Afterwards, he slowly disappeared. Days became weeks, and weeks became months. And eventually, I understood this gentleman had slowly left my life without even saying goodbye to me. Some months later, Japanese friends explained to me, sunglasses can make people who wear it look a bit arrogant and also connected to the mafia in Japan. So basically, without even noticing it, I went on a romantic date looking like a Thai gangster. And that might have been a turning point. But honestly, I never know. Over time, the sadness changed shape. And every time when I think about Satoshi-san today, I don't first think about the ghosting. I think about Narita Airport, the dark blue Peugeot, the onsen, the nap beside him, and the feeling of being seen. For one spring in Japan, a lonely gay foreigner who didn't know where he belonged could finally belong somewhere. And if there's something I would regret until today, it's just the fact that we never had sex. And from that experience, I learned something very important. Never let a beautiful man disappear before conducting proper research.